Hey, what's going on, everybody? Listen, if you want to be successful long term with investing, don't trade stocks. Don't play in the stock market. Buy businesses. Buy businesses that you can own for a long period of time. Now, listen, nobody's going to tell you, no broker, no advisor is going to tell you just buy and hold a stock for 20 years because nobody can make money off a person who just buys and holds stock except for the investor. They would bring up Enron and Sears and Kmart and Toys R Us and Blockbuster and all these companies that went out of business so to make you believe that you can't differentiate between a good business and a bad business. No, you just can't own a bad business for a long period of time. But if you have an outstanding business, or if you seek to learn the difference between a good business and a bad business, and if you're lucky enough to find one or two truly outstanding businesses and you own these for 20 years, it can make so much of a difference in your life, your family's life, and even in your lineage. So you have to look at owning good businesses. Don't trade stocks, buy businesses. The best businesses should and could be owned for long periods of time because there is no greater force for building wealth through investing than the power of compounding. And when you mix compounding with time, that is the most important aspect of it. Buying great businesses that you can own and you can allow to compound because these businesses are run by great management. You know, if you have smart people, as an investor, I don't have to be particularly smart. If I can find businesses that are run by people who are way smarter than me, I can plant my money seed, and then just leave the money alone and let it compound. Like, for instance, some of the companies that I own have just did their quarterly earnings. Amazon, Google, MasterCard, and the companies are doing great. I don't care what the stock market does. I don't care about fluctuations in the stock price. I don't care about volatility. Why? Because I'm not selling my businesses. Because the businesses are doing fine. I've owned Amazon and Apple for 9 years. So I've owned Google for 8 years. There's nothing that tells me I need to run out and sell these businesses just because the stock price goes down. Some people say, well, you got to have downside protection. Yeah, protection from what? If you own a great business, you know, the price of the stock is always over the long term is always going to go in a manner that matches the growth or lack thereof of the business. Find great businesses that are growing, buy them, and then own them. You don't have to do anything. Don't trade stocks. Don't play in the stock market. Just own great businesses. See you next time.